They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Now remember to strike that like button, This channel has been shadow banned, you know what I'm saying? You know, most people won't get any updates from me, you know what I mean? Even if you're subscribed, it's been shadow banned. So strike that like button. You know, liking the videos actually probably, you know, affects that shadow banding, you know. So now this video is a very important video, man, because a lot of men have fallen for this narrative. You know what I'm saying? There's views on this subject that go over 10 million, and it's being, you know, probably over 100 million. You know what I'm saying? There's views on that, much views on this subject. It's called the high value man. You know what I'm saying? That whole high value man, you know, that's been pushed, you know, by, you got Kevin Samuels, you got a lot of channels talking about high value men. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing you have to understand. It's, you know, you seeking to be a high value man is actually you seeking to destroy yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these channels, like I said, a lot of these channels will be pushing the whole high value man narrative, because what's happened is they're pushing two narratives, man. You know what I'm saying? You're either a high value man or you're a failure. But here's the thing. What they don't put out, and this is why I say you gotta think more holistically, is in, you know, that's how I think. I think about how everything fits in the puzzle. You gotta think that way. You know what I'm saying? And what you'll come to find is, what is a high value man in a society that is designed to be an anti-male society when it comes to stability and authority? And what does it mean for you to commit to being a high value man in this society? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing a lot of these guys won't tell you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a high value man in a society. Think about it. This society is pushing, you know what I'm saying? It's pushing divorce. It's set up a his fault divorce. It's pushed divorce at an extreme rate. It's pushed the divide between men, the whole men and women. You know, it's pushed a narrative that is anti-male. So what does it mean for you to be a high value man in this society? It means you're a high value target. You know what I'm saying? It means you're a high value target. You got to look at yourself like your, let's say your meat at the butcher. You know what I'm saying? Your meat at the deli. You know what I'm saying? What is high value meat at the deli, right? That's the highest value of meat you can select and purchase. And that's what it means to be, quote unquote, the definition of a high value man in a society that targets you. That means you're a high value target. You know what I'm saying? Right now, what is it? Bill Gates is getting divorced. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates is getting divorced. You know, the man who's got a whole history of doing things. Now he's finally becoming a victim of this deal. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what does it mean to be a high value man in a society that openly targets you, that openly blames you for divorce, that openly blames you, you know, for trying to have authority in your children's life and your wife or your girlfriend's life? You know what I'm saying? What does it mean to have high value in that society? That's what a lot of men, when they hear this, oh, I'm gonna be a high value man. You know what I'm saying? It means you're gonna be a high value target. You know what I'm saying? In a society that literally tells you, that sets you up where, You know what I'm saying? You can lose your children in a snap. Everything you have can be lost. The very fact that, the government has nothing but incentives. The very fact that the government has nothing but incentives for when you are when you're a high value man to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? That whole high value man thing that's being pushed, so openly with so much pride. Yo, man, I'm gonna be how to be a high value man, how to be a high value man in us. And to me, it exposes hypocrisy. Because how can you in one video say, yo, man, we're in a society that's hunting us down, that's targeting us, man, and you being a man is, you know what I'm saying, a negative, and, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to get you to lose your income, they're trying to say your toxic masculinity and all this stuff. How can you, in that same breath, you point out all the negativity that's being put towards a man, then you tell a man, yo, you have to become a high value man for this society. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole high value man thing, the definition changes based on the society. You know what I mean? Based on the society, society and rules. Because think about a man in the 80s. If you put a man in the 80s right now driving a DeLorean, having a large phone, you know what I'm saying? Now, is he still a high value man with that outdated technology? You know what I'm saying? Same as you put a man from the 90s right now. Is he still a high value man with 90s technology? Same as you put a man from the 2000s. Is he still a high value man if you put him in the modern day of the 2020s? You know what I mean? So that whole narrative of you're a high value man is you actually volunteering to be a high value target for society. Because look at what's going on right now with the whole, you know what I'm saying? In fact, let me not talk about that. And that will be going off topic. But look at all the stuff that's happened, man. Look at all the laws that have happened. You know what I'm saying? You claiming to be a high value man is you claiming to be a high valued target. I mentioned that on previous videos, because what is the point in being of high value in a society that their definition of your value is how much you can be sacrificed? You know what I'm saying? How much of your resources can be taken? You know what I'm saying? How much you could be demoralized with advertisement? How much you can be feminized as a man? You know what I'm saying? How much, devalue you can have in your manhood. In reality, high value man is you claiming that you're a high value target in the society. You meet every aspect that this society is looking for in a man. You know what I'm saying? You're easily gullible and you do not see the laws. You know what I'm saying? You claiming to be high value by society's standards is you literally claiming you're a chicken prepared for the slaughter. You're prepared to go to the butcher table. You know what I'm saying? You're a cow ready for the slaughter. That's what this whole high value man thing has really become. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot of men confessing, I'm ready. I'm ready to be sacrificed. I'm ready to go through the slaughterhouse. I'm prepared for his fault divorce. I'm prepared for his child support. I'm prepared for his alimony. I'm prepared for false accusations. I'm prepared. I'm ripe. I'm prepared for it all. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole high value male narrative thing is. It's really you claiming you fit in the society. You know what I'm saying? You're the perfect example of what this society is looking for, a sacrificial male. You know what I mean? In reality, it should be, and it used to be this, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys need to do. I used to think, they used to tell us you need to look at history to look at, preventing it repeating itself. But in reality, that's actually false. That's actually the false narrative. What you need to look at history, in actuality, that's not a false narrative, but it's basically not the most important aspect of knowing history. What you have to look back in history, as you could see with the modern man here, you have to look at the rights. For you to figure out the rights you lost, you have to look through the country's history. You know what I'm saying? If the government is all about obtaining as much power as it can, then history will show the rights that men have lost. History will show you all the rights you have lost. And then you'll adjust yourself in the present to not actually participate in the modern society and being a high value man, aka a high value target. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to what's his name, Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to all the athletes that got divorced. Tell that to Robert De Niro, who's paying over $1 million in alimony. He's a high value man. He followed the entire program. A high value man is basically you admitting you're prepared. You fit all the checks. You got all the checks, to be a sacrificial lamb for the society. You know what I mean? So you have to look in the past. You know what I'm saying? You look at this whole red pill movement, the MGTOW movement. It's really a push for, a lot of rights that we lost in the past. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at the past to understand the rights that you no longer have in the present. So let me say it again. You have to look in the past to understand the rights you no longer have in the present. So you got to look at your history to understand the rights that you have lost in the present. You know what I'm saying? And the whole high value narrative, you'll see it. It's all over YouTube. You could just put hashtag high value male. You'll see that it's literally men that fit the narrative. You know what I'm saying? The narrative that the society wants. You're not self-efficient. You know what I'm saying? You're not self-efficient. You're not self-reliant, because that's actually what's supposed to be pushed, is how to be a self-sufficient man. You know what I'm saying? Self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? High self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? High self-confidence. Notice self. You know what I mean? Because you're not supposed to seek to fit in to a society when you look at it that you're a target. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to look at a way you don't fit that image. You don't fit that picture they want you to fit, so you're easily extracted and easily put into the slaughter. You know what I mean? Be the slaughter is family court. Be the slaughter is, a prison court for false accusation. You know what I'm saying? The high value male is nothing more than a lot of men, trying to sell you a narrative to fit into society. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, you should be a self-sufficient man. As long as you can take care of yourself and what you need to be doing, you are self-reliant. That's supposed to be what they're supposed to push. But they push the whole high value male narrative because they want to push you volunteering to sacrifice yourself with confidence. Hey man, how to be a high value male. You got to do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could have your chest out. You could puff your chest out in society. You could turn people down and turn these women down. You could be such a high value man in society. You know what I'm saying? AKA you could be a high value target. You fit all the check marks. All the check marks required to be slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? To have to lose all your resources. You fit the entire mold. That's why the whole high value male narrative is being pushed. I mean, even I was watching one of AD's videos, you know what I mean, his previous video. He just uploaded one where he talked about, you know, the narrative of the whole beta male narrative, the alpha male narrative, you know what I'm saying, how they try to put men in a one size fits all. And you know, I agree with him. It's a lie, dude. You could be that nerdy dude and you have a high level of, you know what I'm saying, confidence, and that confidence attracts a certain level of attention. You know what I mean? They try to fit you in either beta male or alpha male because it's easier to manipulate you. They even set up a certain way you're supposed to look, and a certain thing of, yo man, if you know, the beta male has glasses on, he's a nerd, and you know what I'm saying, he doesn't get any broads here and there. You know what I'm saying? So how for you know, the alpha male is this, you know, he's strong, he's cocky, he's loud, he's tough. They're basically pushing you to fit into a narrative and sacrifice your individuality and your self-sufficiency and your independence to fit a mold. And these will be the same people that will tell you they're against socialism, yet they're pushing a socialistic, you know what I'm saying, a socialistic, you know, social approach. They're pushing socialism when it comes to identity. You know what I mean? They're pushing a socialistic identity on you. That you got to fit this mold and that mold. You know what I'm saying? You look at a guy like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Super confident and all that stuff in his technology. But he's a damn techno nerd. You know what I mean? He's a technology nerd. You know what I'm saying? High in confidence. You know what I mean? You had a guy like Steve Jobs, you know, high in his confidence, and he just sold computer parts. You know what I'm saying? Does he fit that whole, doesn't he fit the beta male thing? They push you. A lot of people are pushing two sides. They're telling you that you can only be two things, so it's easier to manipulate you, easier to have you buy into a certain system. You're either Bell, you know, you're either a beta, an alpha, and this and that. Here's the thing about the whole alpha and beta thing. There are different perspectives on it. There are different views on it. You know what I mean? There might be a chess geek guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a monster at chess. World renowned. You know, he's an alpha at that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't back down. He has no fear. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the alpha thing, a lot of it has to do with confidence here and there. But they try to put you in these two pieces, so it's easier to manipulate you. When there are certain guys, there's a guy that's 5'5", you know what I'm saying, feared by the majority in the neighborhood. He just carries himself with a level of, you know, confidence and a level of identity that most of the guys taller than him look up to him or look down to him. You know what I'm saying? They look down to him as their leader. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see this narrative of, if you're not 6 foot and so on, you don't fit. One dude, I've been in school, bro. We've all been in school. We've known that dude who's like the shortest guy, but he's the most respected. You know what I mean? He's the leader of a lot of scenarios. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? So that whole narrative of your height determines your alphaness and all that BS, man. It's all about breaking you down to have you fit a mold, fit a structure where they can sell you something or take advantage of you. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, you being a high value male in a society that only values you as a sacrificial lamb, how is that being high value? How is that being high value that you're primed, you're ripe for the picking? You know what I'm saying? You're ripe for the picking in that society. You fit all the molds that are predictable that the current society, you know what I'm saying, the current society social standard deems high value. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand the whole high value narrative that's being pushed. And you always have to be, you know what I'm saying? You always have to be kind of wary when people are telling you something. A lot of them are saying the same thing, and they're telling you to have value in a society that devalues you. The truth is this: people will push you towards self-reliance, self-sufficiency, self-confidence, high, self-esteem, high self-esteem, because you have to be able to rely on yourself, and you have to be able to pick up yourself outside of the society norms and trends. That's why you see a lot of men suffering from depression and mental issues, because they're trying to fit in to a society where the standards and trends continuously change. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fitting into and being self-reliant and self-sufficient for themselves, where they don't need validation from that society to have importance. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of men struggling with, depression and struggling. A lot of times you'll see the men that don't suffer from that are farmers, or, guys where their whole life is about self-sufficiency, self-reliance. They're not really victims of the modern trends of society. They're removed. They're living in the farms. They're living in the rural towns and rural communities. So they're far removed from these trends and, these trends that society is selling. You know what I mean? So they don't really care, So that's why you see their self-esteem is far higher, because their whole life is all about what they're going to do for themselves and how they'll survive. Because if you're dependent on what society deems, and here's the thing, society is ever changing, whether it be positive or negative, but your requirements don't change. Your requirements of shelter, food, safety, routine, reliant routine, stability don't change, but that society constantly fluctuates. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer, we don't have social stability currently, you know what I'm saying? Because the narrative and the government got in the middle of things that it shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? So this whole high value male narrative that's being pushed, for example, let's say you make more than enough money to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You make more than enough, and you live strategically. You know what I'm saying? You live strategically, and you live with a minimalistic approach to life. You know what I'm saying? You live with a minimalistic approach to life. You're not high value. You know what I'm saying? Because you're self-reliant. You're not, you're not at a point where you would fit the mold of what this society deems worthy of its validation. This society that's literally telling you you're toxic, you're poisonous. You being a natural male, you asking somebody out, you're toxic. This society that's literally pushing narratives that feminize and, make you a pro coward as a man, that makes you a pro laughing stock, you know what I'm saying? A pro getting made fun of, you know what I'm saying? A pro going towards the slaughter. That makes you a high value male, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos, Amazon, you know what I mean? He got divorced, lost over 50 billion. That's a high value male. You know what I'm saying? A high value is how much you can validate that society's standard of you. You know what I'm saying? That guy who's a trucker, you know what I'm saying? He drives a truck, you know what I'm saying? Self-sufficient, self-reliant. He only cares about how he dress. You know what I'm saying? His hygiene is solid, but he dressed the way he wants to dress, the way he's comfortable in. He doesn't dress to fit into society's mold of what's defined as high value, a society that's actually validating your destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slave wanting to be the best slave. in the damn plantation. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I want to work. I want to be the very best, like no slave ever was. To make my master proud above all the other slaves. To prove my value is my cause. High value male. Oh, it's my destiny to validate society's worth. Oh, I'm on a quest to obtain validation. I want to validate my worth in society. So I'll be a high value male. To be a high value male is my cause. To validate society's worth of me. High value male. Oh, I'll validate society's worth of me. No matter how easily I'll be sacrificed for validation. High value male. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You watch these videos, man, where you're a high value male if you fit this mold, that mold. You know what I'm saying? They're literally telling you you're a high value male if you fit a socialist aspect of socializing in your identity. You know what I mean? You have to, if they're not pushing self-reliance, you know what I'm saying? Being able to stand on your own 2 feet, you know, not caring about what society deems a high standard when the society's corrupt. That's how you know these men that are telling you to be a high value male, they're lost. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna want me to be a high value male in a society that does that? The meaning of high value is how easily I can be sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want you to be a high value in a slaughterhouse. Oh man, look at him. He's a high value male, man. This one's gonna be worth a lot more to the child, to the family court. This one's gonna be worth a lot more to alimony. It's gonna be worth a lot more to a false accusation case. Oh, this high value male. You have to focus on being self-reliant, self-sufficient, having a high self-worth. You know what I'm saying? When you have that, you'll be that guy that walks around with an iPhone 7. You know what I'm saying? The iPhone 12 is out and you're out there with an iPhone 7 because it fits and does what you need. You know what I'm saying? It fits your mold. You don't care. It works for you. You could easily get an iPhone 12. You could get the latest phone, but you're like, dude, I got the iPhone 7. Hasn't failed me yet. I like it. I'm still using it. You know what I mean? I don't want to upgrade yet, and I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about fitting in and being part of these trends that are ever changing. And here's the thing about chasing trends. You're chasing something that you can't keep up with forever. You're aging. You're getting older. You know, a big thing a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that you won't be able to make or work overtime as you used to when you were younger. So you're chasing. Think about all the people that bought, you know what I'm saying, that spent thousands of dollars on, let's say, thousands of dollars on True Religion or American Eagle. Then it went out of fashion, and you have this whole closet filled with clothes that society deems not trendy anymore. You still have a reminder of the thousands of dollars you lost right there, and you might have to sell them, but you won't make back what you spent. You know what I'm saying? You will not. Trends are always changing. You know, you trying to fit the trends is you seeking to be a failure. You seeking to put yourself at high risk, because you keeping up with the trends is you ignoring your mortality, ignoring your health, ignoring, you know, stability. You know what I'm saying? So this whole high value male narrative thing, man, it's pushing you to be a high value target and a high value sacrificial piece for society's validation. What's the point of being high value in a society that doesn't even value you? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even validate your worth. You know what I'm saying? You want to be part of the mainstream that's literally telling you 24/7, oh man, the men's basketball league, you know what I mean, makes too much money, and the women's basketball league should make the same money. We should ignore the men's success and ignore their ability to compete at the highest level, because being a man is the highest level of competition, and we should just pay the other sex the same amount of money for less work. We should do that in tennis too. The female tennis players should play less rounds but get paid the same as men. The list goes on. This is your society. This is the narrative your society is pushing as high value, devaluing you, and you want to be a high value man in this society. Oh, it's too comical, man. It's too comical. But, this has been Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Strike that like button. Peace.
They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of